All right, let's try this again. I apologize, guys. I really suck at doing the Google Hangouts thing, so I'm trying to figure out as I go along. As far as I know, I should have sound now. So let's give it a try. So first of all, I'm going to go over to the image that I originally showed you guys, because I feel like that was a good example of what can be done. I think it was this one. That looks about right. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to save the settings. Actually, I'll just make a virtual copy. Virtual copy. Beautiful. And then I will reset the settings so we can do it all over again. I am going to carry over my color settings and stuff just to start from a baseline. Okay, so here we have the original and the edited version. Now, if you look really carefully at the edited version while they're set side by side, you can still see lines, but the point is to get it to a point where nobody who's like seeing the image and not looking for the sunburn would be able to see it. So the first thing I want to do is correct my color, do my original edits and everything as if it was just a normal picture. And then once I'm past that, I would zoom in. So I'm going to do the face first because my brain can't handle not doing it. It's a little bit out of focus too. I'm just going to bring the exposure up just a wee little tad, just so everything looks kind of even up there. Kitty, get off my desk. Hey, stop it. My cat loves rubbing up against the microphone, which is not exceptionally helpful. Shush, be good. Part of a sunburn is also the arms. So I'm going to do the arms, just make them kind of fit the same exposure. You'll notice I'm being super sloppy. Okay, so now for the actual sunburn part. I find it easiest to start with the burnt part. So I lift the exposure a little bit, drop the contrast quite a bit, and then the feather is like 75%. I'm at 66 right now, I guess is the official number. So you want to make sure that the feather goes over the line, but I'm not doing it like super scientifically. I'm just going by look here. What's mainly doing the work is the contrast, surprisingly. So I'll just do several layers of this. I feel like I'm going to do a really sucky job because you guys are watching me. Okay. And then at certain intervals, I go back and like erase parts where I overlapped a little bit too much. Okay, so now this area is mostly matching this area. Might tweak it a little bit more, but let's take care of this really white area in between. So I leave the contrast where it is. I'll bring down the exposure. To me, it's easier on my brain to do it this way first, and then we'll worry about color in a minute. It is probably easier too to do a lower flow and then do, you know, a couple layers, but I'm too lazy for that. And then you really need to crank the temp and the tint toward orange and red. Like this is a ridiculous amount, but that's what's needed. So I'm going to bring down the yellow a little bit more. Right there looks good. And then just a little patch right here, because it's always going to look gray when you bring down that exposure, so you have to build the color back in. And then again, go back with a low opacity brush and kind of fix up areas that don't quite match. So that looks pretty good. I think I can stand to do this a little bit more. Whoop. Up the exposure. How did I do it the first time? This one's hard. Most of the images are not this close up or showing as much of the chest, so it's not as long of a process. And that's a pimple or a scratch or something. Come on. Let's go, computer. You can do it. Okay. That looks pretty good. Let me bounce back out and see how it looks. I see a little bit of a ghosted edge right there. What is that coming from? Might be this one. I feel like it's this one. Just a little pinch. Oh, maybe not. I need to go the other way. Okay. There we go. All right. looks pretty good. Let's compare it with our original. Yep, that's pretty much what I did. Yeah, so that would be done. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the virtual copy because the only point was to show you guys. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Which one's the copy? Yeah, delete. Yes. So let's go see another example. The ones I was working on was right here, but it was on the guys, so that's not helpful. Here's the ladies. Okay. This is the settings I was working with here. Oh, that's bright. Do. Okay. Cool. A little bit more on the blacks. Again, I find it easier on my brain if I do the normal settings first. Okay, looks pretty good. It looks a little bit uneven to me, but I think it's just because the wood boards are actually like uneven in real life. But I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay. So again, increase the exposure on her face since that's where some of the sunburn was. Bring up the exposure in the hands to make it match the shoulders. Oh, it looks like I already did this one a little bit. I just did it poorly. This was when I was figuring out how to do this. I did not know how to do this before this wedding. Let's put it that way. I definitely learned a lot from this experience. And I just messed up that edge. Man, this one is like just all up in my business. All right. I can't imagine too if she had like a huge necklace or something really intricate, it would really be a problem. So I guess I can be thankful for that. Okay. This part here, I'm just going to use the healing brush because there was a little bit of sunlight coming over the edge, and actually I think I'm going to pull from over here. Come on, computer, you can do it. I don't know why, man, but my healing tool is just like not being very good this week. Okay. Looks good. All right. Let's check in, see if people have questions or what have you. Nope, that's a completely different group. Okay. Part of the problem with this too is it's like I almost don't want to deliver as many images just because it's so much work, which is kind of sad. So I'm trying to run that balance between, you know, delivering a lot and having to do a lot of work. Okay. And I need to commit to either full or half length for these ladies. I feel like I want to do full length for these. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll do full length. Don't you beep at me, computer. What's your problem, son? All right. Let's do this. That shadow right there. Let's see if the other one didn't have one. That's a good picture, though. Ugh. 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 Okay. Just gonna have to deal with it. Bring up the faces just a little bit. This is a little too much. There we go. And then I'll bring down the greenery. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. That's not bad. All right. Let's get rid of this business. Hopefully. I feel like that's not going to work. Yes, it worked! Kind of. The edges are a little funky. Something about this process, too, really confuses Lightroom because I notice if I fix the sunburn and then I try to use the cloning tool or the heal tool, it seems to still pull from, like, the original skin, and I'm not sure why it does that because it normally doesn't with anything else. So, I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination, but seems to me that's what the case is. Oh, man. All right. Good enough's gotta be good enough. This chick has, like, some kind of vein bump thing going on right here. That doesn't seem to be very nice. There we go. Okay. Oh, this whole area still bothers me. No, Lightroom. When I'm doing a broadcast or anything else, like Lightroom is especially problematic. So bear with me here. I feel like this girl is too dark. Maybe that's the problem. Kitty! Get off Mama's desk. Mama does not want to see you right now. Mama loves you. She will see you later. I know. You are a talkative fella, aren't you? I think that's just going to have to be... Oh, man, I just can't handle it. Why is it doing this? All right, let's try this again. I know, Kitty, I know. He's very upset with me. I might have to pause the video and go feed him. I know, yes, I see you. Stop it. Stop playing with Mama's microphone. Not cool, bro. And now he's scratching at the table. I know that you're hungry. You just need to wait a little bit. I promise, it's gonna be okay. So I guess maybe what the deal is I need to correct this kind of thing before I do the sunburn or something because it's just not... Kitty! Okay, hold on, you guys. I need to go feed the cat. Hey, get down. Go on. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's see if we can get this to happen if we do it piecemeal. See what I mean? It comes back blotchy, even though this doesn't look blotchy on this side. I know this is not what y'all came to see, but it's driving me crazy. Maybe I just need to turn down the opacity or something. Come on, Lightroom. Okay, now it's doing that square thing it does sometimes. Urgh. Let's restart. Yay. This is my awesome desktop, guys. This was a fun wedding. It like poured, so we had to move it inside. Come on, Lightroom, why you gotta be like that? There we go. Do. Okay, see, now it looks fine. Except the arms are a little dark. All right, looks good. No shadow on this one, yay. Oh, but it went back to the zoom being easy. Ah, nope, I didn't mean to hit that. Ah. Okay. All right, let's do it again. Low contrast, high exposure. Paint it in. Beautiful. One more for the edges. Okay. This one's actually looking pretty close without having to do too much for whatever reason. Cool, looks good. Next. Aw, they so cute. This one piece of bokeh is like bothering me. There we go. Let's see. And again. Okay. Oh, that's too dark. You can see the shadow on the side. Is that what that is? Is that? Nope, that's something else. It's this one. Need a little bit more up here. This is being all funky. Okay, looks good. Next. All right, a little bit more. This is so weird. Usually I'd be watching TV or something right now while I'm editing. But can't really do that while I'm broadcasting. Otherwise YouTube will flag it. Mm-hmm. The good news is with this process is you don't really have to be super careful about it as you do it. Just kind of slam it out and double check. Make sure you're on the right road. All right, two similar images. Let's see which one we like. I feel like I like the first one better. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. In some ways, the pictures that are farther away is a little easier to do, but in a lot of ways, it's actually a little bit harder because you have a lot thinner margin for error. But at least with this, it's a lot less space you're dealing with, so that's something too. All right, looks good. It's funny when I'm doing pictures without the bride in them, I'm like, I stare at them for like a really long time because I'm like, what is it that I'm forgetting to do? I'm forgetting to do something. Oh yeah, these people don't have a tail. Yay! I'm coming in these guys a little bit more. This looks so blue. Okay. I'm so bad at the back of the dress shot. I know it's a thing that everybody likes and stuff, but I just can't get my brain around it. I don't know why. It always just looks like it's just hanging out, dead on the ground. Are the whites super low on this one? Oh, I'm surprised. Okay. Like, because I don't want to make it too perfect, but then, like, this one, it just ends up looking wrinkly. So, I don't know. Like, I like it a lot better when they're actually, like, holding each other or something. But sometimes the bride is like, oh, get a special shot of the back of my dress. Like, okay. Mm-hmm. Um. Do do do. This is problematic too. I don't want to do too much here, but I'm going to try to do a little bit. Ah, no, because I went over the veil. Okay. Ah, not good at the little fiddly parts. Alright, that's a little better, I guess. Plus, I'm like super hungry right now. Ah. That's a little better. Ah. What was this shot at? Oh, that'd be why. Why do these look so different? Okay. Ah. My constant Heather struggle between cutting off something and making it straight. Ooh. This is way too dark. What did I do to this? I feel like this was an adjustment brush done really late at night for a preview pic and just got carried away. What's the deal here? Cool. That looks good. Is his eyes open? Oh, no, okay. Man, I am so tilty. Dang it. This was in my 50 was busted. Needed to send it in for repair because it was doing that weird, like, out of sync thing. The Oh, I like that picture now. Get it. Okay. Getting there, guys. I already did the reception pictures, so I'm working my way backwards. I know I learned that from a person from SWPB, but I'm not sure who it was. So whoever you were, thank you. And helping a lot. Stuff like this. It would be so hard to do this. I don't know. Let me see if it can be done. And then I think I'm going to stop the broadcast because, to be honest, I can't stand doing this without music or TV or something. That's a little too bright. So I'm not sure why, but this definitely looks like it needs to be taken down in the orange. I don't know if it's because she's pressed together so it's reflecting off itself, making it more orange or what, but normally I don't have to fiddle with the colors on the burnt part. I am going to do that here. And then we'll bring down this section. There's like this little blue strip here. And then there's also some yellow that needs to be taken down. So I'm going to do them separate so I can control the color masking. That's a little better. I feel like this part needs a little less. Okay, and then like this one section is just a little too yellow. There we go. Because, I mean, it's natural for there to be a shadow there. I just don't want it to attract a whole lot of attention. And the dress is looking green over here. Hey, love! All right, that's good. Oh, that one piece is a little too gray.
Oh, did you already feed the cat?
Yep, I already fed him.
All right, I'm gonna go take care of this chicken.
Okie dokie. Husband just got home from work. All right. So that looks pretty good. So, yep, that's a general idea of how to fix it. I hope that helped you guys out. I'm going to go ahead and stop the broadcast now. I will talk to you later.